guys, welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for the sign of Gemini. My readings are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. I want to thank everyone for the love and support that they have shown me towards my channel, and for my new subscribers, welcome. If this reading resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe, and remember to click the post bell so you get alerts when videos are posted. So first, I would like to invite the Holy Spirit into my area to give this reading light and love. Next, I would like to bring the singing bowl just to give this reading positive energy, positive vibes. Okay, Gemini, what do we have for you today? Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Five of Wands, Gemini. Competition, struggles, challenges, disagreements, too many options. You need to compromise right now. So, Gemini, y'all do the same thing every time, I swear. Okay, so Five of Wands seems like you're in a struggle with somebody, some type of disagreement. Feels like to me like you're arguing back and forth with someone over like the options, like what choice you guys want to make. So again, you need to compromise, Gemini. Figure out a way for everybody to get what they want. Then we have the Sun, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Moon. This is everything I want to talk about in one sitting, I guess. So the Sun is like vision, hope, success. It's like a yes card. So whatever you and this person are arguing about, Gemini, it seems like the answer is yes. You guys want to proceed. You guys want to move forward. But you're arguing about maybe the details of the situation. And Gemini, just so you know, I'm having an issue with my speech and language right now. And this retrograde is bothering the shit out of me. So if I start with the whole stuttering thing, just work with me, okay? It'll be fine. The Sun is joy, vitality, optimism, happiness. It's a very uplifting card. It's a positive sign that things are working out well for you and you're moving out in the right direction, Gemini. Then you have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about the birth of a child, weddings, celebrations, having fun with friends, feeling positive. Some of you Geminis probably just recently got married. Some of you guys are celebrating the birth of children, you know, around your family, friends, just celebrating birthdays and just feeling positive. This is like a really good feeling, a really warm feeling is what I'm getting. Maybe you're, you're trying to entertain your family or be around your family a little bit more. So something about it feels really good. Then we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the go-to person, like a very older person in your family. They're very nurturing. They're very intuitive. They're very caring. They're very caring to everybody around them, friends, family, co-workers. Just in general, they're a very positive, uplifting person. So again, another positive, warm feeling behind that, Gemini. Something about it is making me feel like you're wanting to connect to your family or your friends, or just now wanting to be around people. Then it's like the Moon. The Moon is changes, dreams, unnecessary fear. The Moon is connected to your subconscious. It represents thoughts, feelings, doubts, fears, all the things that you feel internally. You may be feeling a little anxious right now, like allowing the fears to override, your faith in the future as to where you're going. Nothing is as it seems right now, Gemini. So if you're feeling anxious, you're feeling insecure, you're feeling, you know, like some strange, weird feeling right now, that's just the universe trying to tell you something. You need to pay attention to patterns. You need to pay attention to your dreams. You can't believe everything you hear right now or anything that you see. So it's like shadows. Things are going on. There's more that meets the eye. You may not have all the facts about a certain situation or something that you're going through right now. So you don't make any decisions. Don't try to move too fast. Just kind of let things go with the flow. So that's what this feels like. But this is like a very warm feeling in there. Like you're a little worried maybe because this is something different than what you've been feeling before. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Spirit. Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is about being defensive, being on guard. It feels like people are coming for your spot. Looks like you're being very defensive right now. You got to fight, and then you're feeling on guard. So what's going on with you, Gemini? Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a fresh start, sudden opportunities, new ideas, clarity, new plans, new beginnings, new projects, breakthroughs, victories, successes. It's like being able to concentrate and having a bright idea coming out of nowhere, Gemini. Like all of a sudden things become clear. Like it feels like a solution to a tricky problem. Like something that you were dealing with, something that you're feeling on the inside. It's like kind of like taking your power back. You know, whatever the situation is here and here, you know what it is. Eventually you'll figure out how to handle it or how to deal with it or how it all makes sense or how it's all connected. Spirit, clarify the Five of Wands. Okay, you have the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is like hardworking, diligent. He's very strategic. Like he knows how to manipulate his finances, and he does it like in a very nurturing, slow process. So this is like making investments, things that give you money, you know, later on, but you're, you know, building them now. Like you're building your portfolio right now. So Gemini, being as though the Knight of Coins is clarifying the Five of Wands, that feels like to me like there's a struggle somewhere in your work situation. Like you're trying to build this wealth, this financial future, or this financial stability, but there's something going on, and it could just be on the inside of you. It could be just a situation that is blocking you or that's causing you to feel blocked by this employment, career, something, since the Knight of Coins is about money. So it's something to deal with money. You're struggling internally about it. So maybe you might want to move into a different situation. Maybe you want to change careers, Gemini. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Wands. But it's causing a conflict. It could be internal, or it could really be causing you a conflict, you know, at your job. Maybe they don't want you to leave. Or maybe you can't afford to leave, Gemini. But either way, there's some type of conflict going on concerning your money or your job situation. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, clarifying the Seven of Wands. The Queen of Swords is about being able to deal with life's ups and downs, creating boundaries, being able to see misdirection and lies, mental clarity, just like the Ace of Swords, mental clarity, being able to think, being able to devise strategies to complex plans in an unemotional, detached, unbiased, non-judgmental way. So whatever this conflict is over here, Gemini, you're eventually going to think your way out of it. I mean, this is what you do. So then we have the Six of Pentacles, or the Six of Coins. It's about accepting and giving. As you see, this guy here looks like he's donating money. He has the scales here balancing his coins, 3 on each side. So he's I'm guessing being very charitable to these folks here. But right now, Gemini, this is like a question that I would pose to you. Like, what is your relationship with money? Is your money free flowing, or is your money at a standstill right now? Because this also has something to do with giving and receiving. Like, how is the balance between those things? Is your money flowing like energy should, or is your money stagnant? So if your money has stopped right now, Gemini, that could be an indication that maybe you need to do some charity work. It could even be charity with your time. But time is money still. It's still donating. It's still making the energy open up to flow through. So if you're having an issue with that, that could be what it is. There's some balance that needs to be had in your financial situation, Gemini. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the Ace of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune is about karma, luck, chance, cycles, habits, patterns, ups and downs. The wheel is constantly revolving. Sometimes you'll be at the top, sometimes you'll be at the bottom. This reminds you that nothing is permanent, good or bad, and you should always cherish the lessons that, it brings to you at the time. It's like you can't control what the wheel presents to you, but you can control your attitude behind it, because right now, like I said, it's about karma. How you react to whatever you're going through right now, Gemini, is going to be the outcome of, what you give is what you get, basically. And there's a new beginning, something in there that's saying that apparently the wheel has put you in a new phase, a new cycle. There has been some transition in your life. There has been some movement, apparently, Gemini. So how are you handling it? Spirit, clarify the Six of Coins. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about indulgence, satisfaction, rewards, giving yourself something for doing good. Gemini, this could be as simple as giving yourself, like, say for instance, a camera because you like to take pictures or something. And you've been making a couple of dollars, you want to switch jobs, or you want to switch careers, or you want to work on your art or something that you're creating. So you've made a couple of dollars or a couple more dollars than you normally do. So now you can take this money and go buy yourself something that kind of helps you in your craft or in your new endeavor that you're dealing with. Spirit, clarify the Knight of Coins. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups, Gemini. The Five of Cups is about sadness, loss, dwelling on negative behavior, or self-pity. Spirit, clarify the Queen of Swords. You're not looking at what's working for you, Gemini. You're looking at all the things that are going wrong and you're feeling bad. Right now, you need to kind of question and find, the silver lining in all of these things. Like, what is really going on? And, how are you handling these things? This is about reflecting on, your situation right now. What's going on with you? What's happening? What is this internal conflict right here that could be going on? And then the situation with the Knight of Coins, being diligent, working hard. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling stressed out maybe a little bit because you have the fight here going on, the Five of Wands, like the struggle, the challenges, the disagreements. And then you have the Knight being diligent, hardworking, trying to figure out this financial situation. And then you're sad, like you're Something about it is not coming together the way you want it to, or it could potentially be Gemini, but it's like you're not seeing the better parts of it. You're only seeing the bad parts of it. So some type of way you need a different perspective. Spirit, clarify the Queen of Swords. You have the Seven of Wands, like being defensive, being on guard. And then the Queen of Swords, she looks like she's staying in her post. Like she's not, you know, moving. She's looking a little upset or a little angry, Gemini. So it seems like to me like there's a conflict somewhere with somebody or something going on. Okay, so then you have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the Eight of Swords. Well, we're going to leave this right here. Messing up all my other cards. Eight of Swords is about you're feeling like your hands are tied. Negative thoughts, blame, self-imposed restrictions, imprisonment, victim mentality. You're overthinking about some things, Gemini, and it's creating negative patterns or limiting yourself. Like you're only thinking of the worst case scenarios, like what could happen. This is bad. You know, just anything that could go wrong, Gemini, in your mind, you're thinking of it. You're not thinking of all the positive things that could potentially happen behind this. So it's making you feel restricted. This is another thing that it seems like you need a different perspective. So some type of way this situation is actually bothering you. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about enjoying your hard work, achieving your goals. Again, it's like a contradiction all in itself. On one hand, it's like you are wanting to, you know, think about these things like the good things, the surroundings that you're in, just like the things that you want to put, you know, the things that you want to do, your future. But then it's like you're on guard, you're being defensive, you're feeling like your hands are tied, like you can't do anything because you're trying to maybe build a situation or something. But it's like a contradiction, Gemini. You're way too much in your head and you're kind of hindering yourself a little bit. Spirit, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you have the Ten of Wands. You're feeling overburdened. You're feeling weighed down. You're feeling exhausted. It's too many responsibilities. Maybe there's a big project that you have going on, Gemini, and it's like, you know, you're feeling overwhelmed. This is a new situation. Maybe you got put into, because you have the Ace of Swords, meaning you got put into a new situation, a new beginning, the Wheel of Fortune, a phase, another completion. So it's like all of these things are making you feel overworked, overbearing, overwhelmed, anxious. Maybe you're feeling like a little too much pressure on your back, Gemini. Gemini, even in this situation, it's like you need a different perspective. You're almost there. You're almost to the finish line. So it feels like you're overburdened, overwhelmed, you're tired, but you're physically, mentally, you're almost there. So another perspective. Spirit, clarify the Nine of Cups. So you have the Page of Pentacles. The Page is like the apprentice card, Gemini. Like you just learned some new traits or a new trade or something different from what you were doing. Or you just shifted careers into something different than what you were doing. So it's like possibilities, learning something different that will make money for you in the future. clarifying the Nine of Cups with the Page of Pentacles suggests to me, like, Gemini, you like luxurious things. You like giving stuff, you know, because it's like balance. So you like giving and receiving, because we're also clarifying under here with the Six of Coins. You like balance in your money. You like saving. You like being able to give. You like doing things for others. You definitely like learning new things. So Gemini, that's like right up your alley. So this seems like somebody has taken, you know, a different path, or, you know, you could have switched careers, or you could have just added something else on. Gemini is what it seems like to me. But right now, there's like a lot of contradictions in you. It's like you're battling on the inside. So I'm feeling like that is probably like your energy. You're feeling on guard. Because things are just not exactly the way that you want them to be, Gemini. You want to be very meticulous about the way how you put things, or how you handle things, and it's not coming together the way you want it. But over here you have the sunshine, the celebrations, all the joys, all the bringing things into fruition, all the new beginnings. But then you're psyching yourself out. So I got all this, but psych, I'm not worried about the good stuff. So some type of way, Gemini, you need to find some type of balance. You need a new perspective over some of these things that you're going through, because it's okay. Everybody's going through stuff. Life is, because somebody could be going through all of these things all at once. But there's balance. You need to have some type of balance. So some type of way, talk to friends, talk to your homegirls, talk to your homeboys, talk to a counselor, therapist, whoever you choose to talk to, your pastor, your sister, your mama, your brother, your daddy, whoever, don't matter, whoever has good advice, whoever is very positive, whoever you know is for you, because you have to be careful who you give your business to, Gemini, also. And we know that you are not the people who like going to communicate with anybody about anything. So that's why I'm saying, whoever makes you feel comfortable enough to give your information, or, you know, you feel comfortable enough to ask for advice from them. And I'm sure it's probably a good person, because you guys aren't really the people who, again, want to express your feelings, emotions, or thoughts. But Gemini, you're dealing with a big contradiction in yourself. And it seems like if you don't get a handle on it, it's like balancing. You're going to tip one side to the other. So we need to be careful at this point in time. So Gemini, this is your reading. If it resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the post bell so you get alerts when videos are posted. If you wish to donate towards my channel, all the links are in the description box below.